What's up, y'all? It is fall reset time. And in this episode, I'm going to show you guys how I duped Target's $25 wall hanging shelves for just $1.25 each. You heard it. $1.25 tree came in clutch.
Hey, it's me, driving toward my destiny.
All right, you guys, I went ahead and brought the items outside so they can dry a little bit. And hopefully the sun will do the thing. Because this is only the base coat, so I just need this to dry so I can put the color over it. What's up, everybody? Okay, so I have based out these shelves for my sunshine, who is in the background eating dinner now. Yep. Say hey, Brizzy. So now it's time for me to fit these with some color. So I'm going to try to link everything below, you guys, but these are the colors that he wants for his room, and I think these are super cool.
Yeah, I think so.
And I also got a bit of Mod Podge to seal everything in, but we'll get to that in a bit. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and start putting some color on here. Let me make sure that you can see.
The ones that I picked.
Yes. So I think I'm going to start with, do I want to start with turquoise, orange, or green? Which one, Breezy?
Oh, yeah.
Which color should I do first?
Just start with that green.
This green?
Yeah, green.
Oh, okay, so this is just called light green, but I think it's more like a neon apple green.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get it spread out. Now, I was hoping that, and I'm going to have to get some gloves here, you guys, just so you know, because I'm going to have to pick this up and get the sides too. But now, I know I'm kind of creating strokes, and I kind of don't mind that because this is wood grain. But of course, if this was any other surface and you wanted it smooth, then you definitely wouldn't stroke like this. But like I said, this is a wood grain type vibe, so it's really okay if I have these stroke marks in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I like to do 2 coats, like 2 fairly thin coats, and I do go over areas that I've painted quite a bit. Like I said, I know that is not probably a good tactic for any other type of surface, but for this one it works just fine. So okay, I'm gonna put I have a little extra paint right there, so I'm gonna put a little bit more. So I've already done that. I'm gonna just put another little bit, and I'm gonna just go lightly over it. And on this one, I'm actually going to try to just make long strokes. We'll see. Like I told you guys a little bit earlier in the video, I did my shelves like this. I painted mine black. It was a little black glitter. It was really pretty. And I honestly wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, and I did not have the presence of mind to film it. But since those turned out so beautifully, and my sunshine wants some as well, I decided, you know what, make sure you film that. So I'm going to try my best to not press too hard and just do a long stroke from side to side, like so. Ooh. And I already see some areas that I'm gonna have to touch up, and I will just tap those right now because this is the first coat, so it's gonna be a little raggedy. That is to be expected. and I'm going to move on to the next color. The beauty of these, I'm not sure if this is all in frame, you guys, but hopefully it is. So let me just scoot it down a little bit just to make sure. Okay. Okay, now it's in frame. Okay. So, yeah, this first coat is a little raggedy, but that's okay. It's the first coat. Oh, hold on. Hold on. And this dries pretty quickly. It's acrylic paint, so. All right, on to the next color.
Orange.
Orange. All right. Okay, let's just move this out of the way. Bloop. Make sure this whole thing is in frame. Hang on, yeah. And all I did was use like the plastic shopping bags to lay these on. Because, yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't have, yeah. I like to shake up my paint a little bit. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay, so then now, let's just get this on here. See how this is gonna look. Ooh, this is like a neon orange. I like it. It's gonna be really cute. Okay, let's start. Let me just see what I can see. Make sure you guys can see everything, and you can. Yay. All right. So like I said earlier, this doesn't have to be perfect because it's wood grain. So let's just go ahead and get this. Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh yeah,
this is beautiful. It's a lot of color pop. Wow, look at this. Wow. And as you can see by my fingernails, y'all, I love color. I'm not afraid of bright colors at all. This is actually going on so much. It's the coverage I'm getting is a lot better than with the green. So I actually have a bit too much on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that second white coat. So now what I'm gonna do, because it's kind of wonky, I'm going to go ahead and just try to, without pressing too hard, kind of smooth out the brush strokes. Like I said, I don't care that there are brush strokes, but I don't want like that big old puddling on the side. Uh-oh, see? Dang. Doing too much, I should have just left it alone. I see a little bit of nicks in the wood. I'm probably gonna have to come back and touch up, but there we go. Okay. That's basically done. Let that dry a little bit. On to the next color. Now you guys, I'm kind of out of the brushes that size, I think. I'm gonna go check and see if I have another brush that size.
And we will be right back.
Absolutely. All right, y'all, I'm back. And I think I did use the sponge. I don't think I got a big pack like this for the my black shelves. And for whatever reason, I don't see them. Now, hang on a second. I might be speaking too soon. Okay, yeah, I think I'm done. So I'll have to use this little one, but it's okay. We just have to take our time. So now here is le turquoise.
Said in French.
I did. Now let's see what kind of pop this gives. Okay. Let me see. Oh, this is really thick. Thick as I aspire to be. Okay, so this is actually forcing me to do a very thin coat, which is probably what I need to do. I'm just trying to do this while I have the time to do it. So admittedly, I am kind of rushing through it. So who knows, maybe this will work for the greater good of the finished product. Scooch some of that over. I'm kind of going sideways because I got a puddle over here that I know I'm not going to need. Kind of like when you put on your contour and you contour up because you absolutely accidentally dabbed it on right on your jawbone. So look at that. Makeup application tips can apply in so many different areas of life. I'm rambling now. So I'm going to add a little bit more here. It's probably too much because my hand, I didn't expect that much to come out. Either that or I'm just strong. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a light hand now because this first thin coat is already starting to dry. So I got a light hand and now it's probably gonna get a little bit messy, but yeah, it is. Okay, so now I gotta go really lightly. Move some of this over here. Some of this over here. Yeah, this little brush is irking my soul. I'm definitely gonna have to do another coat because see, it's not giving. It's so like small, it's very precise, and it is pressing all the way down to the wood grain. So I'm definitely gonna have to do another coat of this, but I don't want to keep fooling with it, and I'm fighting. Okay, let me stop because I'm gonna mess it up and make it so that it'll take longer to dry. Okay, so this is the first coat of each color, you guys, and I am going to let this dry, and then I'm gonna come back with you guys when I do the second coat, and then after that I'm gonna come back and get y'all when I put on the final sealant coat.
And we'll be right back for the second time until part 3. Peace.
All right, y'all, we're back. I ran that green piece that I used this color on out already. So now it's time to go ahead and put this last little coat of orange on. And this really had a lot of payoff, so I don't want to, I'm gonna try to make it so that it kind of drapes over the edge though, so I won't have to work so hard to get the edges. So let's see, hold on. Hang on. Like I said, I kind of wanted a little extra to drip off the edge. Okay. And here we go. Yeah, it's doing exactly what I kind of wanted it to do. Run over the edge. I think I didn't move this out of frame. Sorry if I did. You guys, I just was trying to figure out a way to not get this all over my hands because like I said, this is so thick and pigmented in comparison to the others. I just didn't want any of that. So I went ahead and did it the old school way and just kind of let it flow over the edges and use the plastic to contain the extra paint, and that's how I'm gonna do it. It actually worked. Let me see, did it work? Yeah, okay, everything's covered. Let me get this out to the sun. I'll be back once these dry, and once I see how they look dry, I'll decide if I'm going to put the Mod Podge on there. See y'all in a minute. Hey people, I am back for the I believe part 3 maybe, to do the second coat of these boards. Now I did the second coat of the turquoise off camera. I just kind of had to jump on it when I had a little bit of time, and then I realized, oh no, you forgot to film, Bookie. So here I am, getting this situated. I don't know, did I get a little, I think I might have got a little bit of other color on this brush, so I gotta get it off. So see, I put them all in a bowl to keep them wet, put some foil over it so it wouldn't dry out because these are sponges. So now I'm having to boop, 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 boop. This wood grain is really showing through this one, so I am going a little heavy-handed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust this sponge. I don't know if you could see it, but there's a little bit of orange on it. So I'm just going to open up another pack. I found another pack I was telling you about yesterday. Because it is the next day. I ended up having to let them dry overnight because I couldn't get done in time to take advantage of the sunshine. Okay, so I got me a clean sponge. And now I'm going to hit it. Oh. Yeah, it's really, and this is a lot thinner, like as far as coverage, than any of the other ones. And it's just weird. There we go. Give me some juice. Give me a little bit of juice with it. So I'm gonna try to get this corner really good. That is, and now I'm just going to take the excess and yeah, need quite a bit. And Amazon is taking forever to get my gloves to me, so I've been having to like wash my hands a trillion times. All right, go always to the end. Try to get it as even as possible. Yeah, like I said, this is kind of thin in comparison to the other colors. I do want to get it even. I know it's going to be strokes. Like I kind of mentioned yesterday, I'm okay with that because it is wood grain, but I do still want it covered. So now I'm gonna do a little, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I know I'm gonna get my fingers, get paint on my hands. It's pretty much inevitable at this point because see, and then I'm gonna have to do that too. I didn't want to touch. Oh wow, that's really on there. Okay. Let me see which side I painted. I can't even tell. All right. So now I gotta get these edges. I typically like to just carry the excess paint that builds up on the ends over. But like I said, this doesn't really give a lot of coverage, this particular color. So I'm having to really work very hard to make the excess zoom what excess typically does, because it's not zooming. I'm sorry I can't really get a great angle of this because I'm having to hold it. But let me turn it this way. I'm gonna use, ooh, I just need another place to grab it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna turn it flat. It's probably gonna get a little messy because I don't have a good grip. There we go. And I'm gonna have to kind of retouch some areas, which is okay. I do want the front to be solid though. So more than likely, I'm gonna slap it on a little thick on this front part. Because to be, you know, be real about it, you're really gonna see this no matter what I choose to put on here. This is definitely gonna be visible. So we definitely gotta make sure this is covered. Okay. Now, let's get this scooched over a little bit. I'll put a tiny bit on here. Like I said, this is kind of thin, so this is a tiny bit. Yeah, which is a lot more than a tiny bit. But ooh. Okay, that actually looks good. I'm not gonna fool with it any. Oh, got a little smudge right here. I'm really not trying to fool with it much more because I don't want to turn what is right now just a tiny little smudge into a big problem, which I probably just did by adding that. Okay. So since I decided to just be Sally too much and add that extra, I gotta get this out into the sun right now. So I'll be back. Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching. I lost all my dang on footage. I had footage of me Mod Podging and glossing and everything, hanging the stuff up on the walls. So now, unfortunately, my sunshine has his stuff on his shelves and it would give away too much of his privacy. So I hope these photos will do. Until next time, love y'all.
I'm going